Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Baijiali BJL-671. It's an AM/FM shortwave portable radio. You can find it selling on Amazon for retail, $19.99. Might add a coupon for a couple bucks off, bringing the price down to $17.99. Though you can get it cheaper. I've seen it down to $15 and under. So it's a cool little radio for the money. I think you're going to like it. So here we are, the Baijiali. I've tried this brand before. It's cheap, but they sound good and it works well. So happy. AM/FM shortwave, rechargeable battery. Nice. Now it looks like a little mini Panasonic. I love it. It has good audio, so yeah, there's a lot going for it. Got some bullet points on the side there. Awesome. Okay, they have two different colors. I got the gray model, I guess. I didn't know they had a black one. Okie dokie. And same thing on this side. Took everything out of the box. Let's show you what you get inside. So first thing we get is the radio. Start the show. Yeah. Get the handle on the way here. There you go. The BJL-671. Part of quality control. They lost their own model number. Gotta love it. Also, you get a charging cable, USB to Type-C, and we get some instructions, pamphlet, piece of paper. Awesome. I love these kind. So let's see what it says. All right. It's one page. Tiny printing. There you go. It's got an 18650 battery. I love those kind of radios. They work really nice. Okay, I'll go down the thing here. Okay, that's pretty simple. There's not much to this, and yeah, it'll take no time to go over it. There's some specifications. You got some band coverage. All right, cool. So there we are. Go ahead and just toss that stuff to the side. And let's talk about the BJL-671. So dimensions. We are 6 3/4 inches in length, going across to the end by the tuning knob over here. We have a height of 4 inches, and with the handle, it's 5.5 inches, fully extended. And then we have a depth of 2 1/4 inches for front to back. It's a nice thick little guy. It's, like I said, it sounds cool. Hammer time. So yeah, size comparison real quick. As I like to bring out my little radios, I got a CC pocket. Give you an idea for size. So, like I said, it's rather compact. I love it. And for the price, yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. We get some good shortwave coverage on it. Hopefully we'll get some good reception tonight. We'll do a band scan in this video of all the bands. CC Skywave 2, AM/FM, Weather Alert, Airband, Shortwave, Radio, Rockin. Yeah. It's a little bit more money than this Baijiali, but there you go. Pretty size-o comparisano. And of course, we don't have those two radios. We have the infamous Iron Man playing cards. He's the man with the master plan. He loves them cheap radios from Baijiali land. Wherever that is, man. I'm guessing China land. Ding, 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 ding. I love China land. Wait a minute. Maybe not. I don't know. I gotta think about it. It's fun. So yes, Baijiali. Yeah, it's a name that you wonder where it came from. And the model number. I love it. So features of the 671, we'll call it. Or 6.7.5. Half of a 7. I love that. I love how they cut that off. It's like, what are you guys doing? Somebody lost their job. Okay, left-hand side, you can see I got the gunmetal gray. I guess that's pretty cool. Digging it. I like the black on gray. It's always a nice look. Just plastics don't seem too bad for, sub $20 radio. Gotta love it. I like the top. It's a world receiver radio. Wow. They could have just got done right there like that, or it's a world radio, but receiver radio. Gotta say it twice, 2 different ways. I gotta laugh at that. That was pretty funny. Anyway, going to the front, we got a metal speaker grill, nice, with a really cool sounding 3-inch speaker. I love it. Hopefully it comes through in the video. The audio sounds fantastic. Of course, you saw the built-in handle here. Baijiali, of course, cut off model number. Our dial, you can see FM is 88 to 108. Then we have like a log scale right there. This big, large yellow indicator, which it's not that great. I'll be honest with you. It like jerks as you move it along. It's not fantastic, but it's a cheap radio and I have fun with it. It sounds good on my local, so hey, I'm loving it. You got 10 kilohertz stepping, which is nice. 530, 1710. So we get our full medium wave coverage in the United States. Our shortwave coverage, interesting, starts out at 2.8 and goes all the way to 22. They separate it in 2 bands. Talking about bands, we got a selector right here, FM, AM, shortwave 1, shortwave 2 to access those segments. Nice. Going to the right hand side of the radio, we have a charge input, USB-C. Love it. It charges 5 volt at 1 amp. So if you're using a battery that doesn't like 1 amp charge, then you gotta take it out and charge it, or use a different battery type. Charge status indicator, I believe that goes out when it's done charging, and it's red when it's charging. We got volume on-off control right there. Tuning knob. Set our handle right here. A really cool antenna, but rather wimpy length. 12.5 inches. Man, so much going for it, and then wimped out on that. But you can always attach a wire, and then you got killer reception. But I did the regular whip for my test, so it didn't do too great. But with a wire, we'll probably get a ton of stations. Here we got Baijiali quality control passed. They don't want you opening the radio. They covered the screw hole with that, looks like. We've got a battery compartment. Open that up real quick. Oh yeah, that was tough. It just popped out. There's 2 little hooks on it. There you go, pretty simple. We have a 1200 milliamp hour, 18650 unprotected button top. It's a tight fit. You're gonna have a hard time popping that out, so you may have to jimmy it a little bit. Just be careful. Don't use anything too sharp. You don't want to puncture your battery. But yeah, you'll probably have to use like a plastic knife of some kind just to pop it out to get it out. Because you might want to replace it with a XH Data 3000 milliamp hour upgrade. Though this battery they give you will last you about, I did the math, I tested the amperage, and this pulls about 80 milliamps on average. I saw it peak to 100 and go down to 50 as, depending on what was going on with music or the guy talking. So that was kind of interesting how it varied quite a bit. But yeah, at max, you're looking at around 12 to 15 hours on that battery. If you want to extend it, you get a more high capacity like this one, and you'll probably get about 25 to 30 hours or even more. So rock on. They sell these in 2 packs for $12 on Amazon. If I remember, I'll put links to this battery. Yeah, cool. Like I said, twin pack, awesome. Shipped to your door. All right, so go ahead and close this up. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and do a quick demo, and then we'll talk about FM reception. And we'll start cruising the bands. So demo, I got radio Todderbert. Turn this on. Got to turn on the transmitter. Okay. There we are. Got a silent spot. Okay, and there we go. Didn't hit play. So this is cool. This is I'm using it FM transmitter. I had to turn it on. I thought I had it on already. There you go. FM transmitter 2 hooked up to a Sony MP3 player. Off to my right here. I'm just trying to unplug it from the wall. Here you go. This is broadcasting on 97.7 megahertz to the radio, so you get an idea of the audio, and I can use YouTube royalty-free music to do it. So there, rock on. Let's go ahead and move that transmitter off there and turn it up.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
there you go. You get a basic idea what it sounds like. Just demoing some YouTube music, like I said. I'm going to go ahead and turn off that MP3 player, turn off my transmitter, and unplug my adapter here so we can lower any kind of RFI so we have no interference. Yeah, all right, cool. So FM reception report, then we'll do an FM band scan, then we'll go to hit shortwave, then we'll hit medium wave. FM reception was not that great. This radio, it found about 48 stations, which puts it in the okay to good category. I have 5 categories: fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. And this is a DSP radio, and I thought for sure I'd hit at least good, 3-star rating or above. That's typically what they are, even these inexpensive ones. But this one here, it has kind of like an AFC circuit almost, where it's you find a station and it just stays on it, and it gets louder as you tune into it, and it gets quieter as you tune away from it. So it's like, what is that? It's a DSP it's very interesting on FM. So it's really good for strong stations. I love it. But then again, you lose your sensitivity and your selectivity because of it. So it gets 48 stations, which is typical analog radio area. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's okay. But for the money, I'm not going to complain. It sounds good. The audio makes up for it, and I'm happy with that. So what we're going to do, we might actually get more stations and more selectivity with a bigger, with the wire attached, because I'm extending the wire, making the antenna effectively longer. Because when I was doing my test, I was just using what was given to me, this little tiny dude. So we're going to just lift this up here. We're going to attach a little wire, make this good. Yeah, and selectivity, by the way, was also okay to good because, yeah, it just wasn't very selective. So we're going to just clip this here. And hopefully the circuit picks up more than what it did on my tests. So we're going to leave this wire. It's a shortwave wire. It's about 22 foot going to my window blinds. Helps get some reach out of my subfloor basement. Right now, current time is 12:05 a.m. Yeah, we're going to hit coast to coast on medium wave, but that's okay. 12:05 a.m. It's Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA, for the sake of this band scan. And it is the beginning of September. Yeah, all right, great. So, fall's coming. It's a good time for radio, for sure, around this area. So we'll go ahead and turn this on, and we'll do an FM band scan. Oh, I turned it off. Okay, so tuning down goes up. He may send you flowers, baby. Now this is cool. This is 87.75, and it's tuning it dead on. So it's almost like it's tuning in 50 kilohertz steps. I think it is, even though sometimes it doesn't sound like it is. Isn't that amazing? Well, I'd like to stay on that station, but copyrights.
Christ in the heart of every man who thinks of me. Christ in the mind.
Hey, Levin, all right, when your emotions feel more like a roller coaster ride, a chance to...
Met Makita, a cadet, who was inside the training center when it...
Take a good long look in the mirror, search my heart and... There's peace, drowning out the voices all around me.
Our jaws, headaches, and a lot of our patients complain of brain fog. I'm Dr. Mudd.
Sleep really took their toll.
Mike's a lifetime athlete. After hearing about Advent, he felt he could finally find a solution to his...
Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. When it's...
Yeah, because it get a little loud there. That's interesting how it does that lead in.
legends of rock play here. New Rock, 104.9 The X.
Te temblaban las piernas. Contigo las noches no.
Between Panagen and me.
You print good or bad means a big plug for Gazette.
Well, make me a bargain, Phillips. If I dig up the Panagen story with facts, documented, authentic, if I bring you the whole story, will you print it?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Maybe that Panagen...
So we have old-time radio on 105.9. That's where we're at in the dial right now. It's WBBM on FM. Normally it's 780 News Radio on AM.
Where you going?
I'm not about to laugh this off, Phillips.
Randy, now look, take it easy. Don't get yourself into trouble.
In trouble? Listen, from now on, Panagen's my target of the year.
Cobramos a usted ni valor de consulta ni valor.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the thing rocks, man. I love it. So let's go down to shortwave. Yeah, let's see what we can hear there. This will be interesting. We're on 2.8 megahertz. We're going to go down to shortwave 1. So AM, shortwave 1. Oops, I think I went too far. There we go. It's really hard to tell where you're at, but I mean, it's kind of there's no marker really there. You just ballpark it. Okay, so let's turn this up. Now, shortwave is fiddly. Now, during the day, it's about an average performer. So don't expect a ton of stations, but you can get them. If you know where they're at, kind of, and then you just kind of go back and forth, you'll find them. It's fiddly, just to let you know. Is what it is. It's under $20, but it's a cool radio. You heard how good it sounds, right? I love that speaker. It doesn't crack. There's no crackle, snap, crackle, pop. That's a good thing. So we're bottom of shortwave band, 2.8, going up. I thought I heard at least Canada by now. But again, it's finicky, so I might have missed it. Going back down just to see. Yeah, a lot of steps there. We should start running in the station soon.
To make excuses is a reflection of the character of those who defy God to his face. So it reflects the behavior of men and women who persist. Charities that deserve it. But when you give to a church, give to testify to the things, and there's nothing that speaks the language of the world like dollars and cents. If you give, it be because.
Got Cuba probably at 6 megahertz.
total de alimentos racionados en Cuba es mucho más profunda que la reflejada en la reciente penuria de productos de la canasta básica, advirtió Pedro Monreal en un hilo en Epic. El economista extrajo datos de la ONE que reflejan cómo en 2021 minoristas estatales de alimentos y se alteró la...
Lateran from 1512 to 1517, and that of Trent, 1545 to 1563.
WBCQ out of Maine. Nice. It's a nice little grab. Well, not really little. It's a huge station.
Have dominated the field of astronomy and other closely related scientific fields. Well, take the theory of the Big Bang. Oh, yeah? It was invented by a Jesuit-trained priest, Father Georges Lemaitre. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but the point is, knowledge of astronomy was crucial for the Jesuits to have. Without it, they could not have reformed the calendar because...
Okay, remnants of Brother Stairs group. Yep, they're still broadcasting. This is WRMI out of Okeechobee, Florida.
So only again, then there was a small window of opportunity after the thaw in 1956, and there was really just like 2 years when this was possible, 56 to 58, and then there was yet again more of a politically more intense situation. So that's little window that he had.
One name that stands out in the book is Edward Ghost.
We got time signal at 10 megahertz coming out of Fort Collins, Colorado. About 900 miles. Okay, we could try Shortwave 2 really quick, but I doubt I'll find anything. That's surprising. Good. 20-meter band.
Studios locally, projects you need from that.
Yeah, and for Queenstown, it would just be apps in the ground, water, wastewater. That's pretty basic infrastructure stuff. And I can imagine they'd be putting it into promoting events and actually getting people into our Auckland area.
Is it fair to say you were disappointed with the distribution of the money thus far?
Thus far, yes. It's not just the whole overarching to go in New Zealand. I get the feeling we're still back in the early 90s where there's 3 million international visitors. I'm sure a lot more since then, and I haven't seen any shift in how we are more.
Yeah, this is New Zealand, I believe. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's neat that they use a strong station, or you got really good skips coming into the United States, however they have it set up. So yeah, we're hearing all the way around the world, which is amazing.
Only 23% actually agreed to get them more money. So I think it's a pretty damning assessment on TNZ.
And your assessment?
My assessment is highlighting them.
That's a cool grab. Okay, so let's switch over to the AM band. As you can see, it's really fiddly with the shortwave. I had a hard time in the evening here. Okay, so there's AM, start at the bottom, and we don't need the wire attached here because it uses an internal ferrite, and using the wire or the whip in any position doesn't make a difference. Okay, it's directional, so this is going to be turning the radio.
denied claims into approved claims.
There's some birdie tones here and there you'll hear.
Anywhere from 23 to 1,000%. We are licensed by the Department of Insurance.
Should be local, WIND 560, the answer.
Croscom Public Adjusters, 630-871-5500. Online at crosscominc.com. That's crosscominc.com. Croscom, building trust for over 20 years.
Chicagoland certified finance. By the way, it's been said long before. But you've got Trump winning in North Carolina and Georgia. What that tells you is that, she can speak.
Okay, so try not to hover on the music. This seems backwards. Up should be like volume up, and going down should be turning it off. It's reversed. 630 CFCO, Chatham, Ontario. That's nice. So that's about 300 miles that way.
I promise you, we'll...
Okay, this is a hint of WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 650, about 434 miles south, just underneath 670, The Score, which is a monster station here in Chicago.
Hard for head.
Statement about what drives them. It says, bring it on. Been there, done that. We've got your back without saying a word. And the folks
670 The Score, WCR, Chicago.
Pros they serve. See what it means to be driven at weatherguard.com.
Want to keep your gas-powered engines running like new? Stable's proprietary.
07-3339. Dan Mandasier in for Gary and Erica. This is Red Eye Radio. This report is brought to you by Shell Rotella with advanced synthetic.
700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east. I'm almost through with this band skin, just to give you a general idea what the radio can do.
Are due to poor cooling system maintenance. That's a lot of downtime and can cost drivers big. You expect a lot from your engine, which is why the cooling system must.
And so, Rockin claimed that the Quran was the work of the devil.
720 WGN, Chicago.
This was so over the top. You knew how this was going.
Zoomer Radio, CFZM, out of Toronto, Ontario, 740. Love it. About 460 miles.
Race relations, Harris had a double-digit advantage.
Savings on commercial truck insurance with Smart Haul from Progressive. Learn more at progressivecommercial.com. Not available in all states or situations.
If you drive a big rig, you know that more time on the road means more money in your pocket. Shell Rotella, with advanced synthetic technology, is the...
The clock. Her gun. 11:30 p.m. 31 minutes to Johnny Liggett's death.
There's WBBM News Radio, 780.
Pauline's face was set, her jaw tight.
Chicago.
See was hate.
What time is it?
11:32. Hungry?
No.
You want me to...
Shut up.
Just the third team to go from preseason top 10 to unranked. That means less time in the shop and more time.
He was on the Tucker Carlson show when that was on Fox.
Synthetic technology also offers extended drain intervals, helping your rig go farther. Between
on the pass and trying to see, okay, is DJU going to make these throws or the guy's going to make...
There's 1,000, and we're almost done. Let's go to the top of the band.
About that, but guys
Today is Mars came exceptionally.
During the day, it was great on locals and good on semi-locals. Fantastic medium wave tuner, except again, you do have birdie tones on some of the major stations, like 720 has it, which is annoying, but 780 doesn't have it, and 670 doesn't have it, so I'm happy there.
Steve McMillan is head of Global Asset Allocation Strategy at Wells Fargo.
Lower rate.
That was Toronto, CJT. Okay, we're done. All right, we'll turn it off. There it is, a Baijiali BJL-671, 6.5. Yeah, well, let's do my final thoughts real quick. Likes, what do I like? Compact size, yes, it's small. It's cute, I love it. Low price, not too bad, under 20 bucks. I mean, 20 buccarinos, I like it. Smooth FM tuning. Actually, smooth medium wave tuning, not too bad. Great speaker audio, Rockin handle. Woohoo! USB-C charging, yeah, fast charging, nice. Replaceable battery, always a bonus, right, guys? Loving that. Shortwave band starts at 2.8 megahertz. There's a lot to be found there. I just wasn't finding it because, yeah, it takes a lot of patience and more time. That's it there. What I want on this radio, a headphone jack would be cool, right? You agree? Maybe a third shortwave band, like something to divide these up a little bit better. I don't know. What do you think? I think, yeah, it deserves that. That'd be cool. That'd make it a good tuner radio. And talking about tuning LED, and of course, a longer whip antenna. 12.5 inches just doesn't cut it. Well, for a radio. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I recommend this to the people looking for a cheap, inexpensive, rechargeable radio. It's compact and sounds awesome. So there you go. I give it an upvote. It's fun. That's all that matters at the end of the day. You have a good time with it. And it is fun. It's a good tuning experience. All the stations come in pretty good. I'm happy with it. So there you are. Hope you enjoyed the review. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like this inexpensive shortwave radio reviews, hit subscribe to the bell icon. Get notified of future ones and deals, because I do post deals. When these go on sale, you guys are the first to know. And 3, comment below what you think about this particular model. I did another Baijiali in the past. It looked like a Panasonic. That one looked cooler, but this one's just a lot of fun too. This one sounds better. Love that speaker. It's great. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.